And then it's.
No.
All right. Any questions or anything?
This one's not fast. This one's actually slow. Yes.
All right. Only thing I said is make sure all of you get an eye on that double punch, and then
right fast, left.
fun fact we learned. But we're not going to change it since it's so close to testing. But on the mountain box, instead of kicking, your knee should just pick up to a stance instead of actually kicking. So, but we're not going to change it but just so you know. So when you're here, it should be just a tuck. But we've been doing kicks, but it's okay. It's a week before testing, so we're not going to change it. Don't worry about it. But just so.
I like that better.
I know that.
You guys
Yes, ma'am.
It's coming to me as you're doing it, and it's like, oh, I know this. I know this.
I can't hear you, ma'am.
Do you know it?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
Here.
No, yeah, that's the halfway point, and both go twist, back.
And do the whole sequence again.
Thank you. So can we switch it if we want? Because it's going to look a lot better than my kicks. I'm just saying. Right?
Yes. Sure. All right. Yeah. Yes, you can, ma'am. We were just.
Well, I mean, people are doing all kinds of different kicks, and I just think that is something everybody could like do perfectly instead of all random. Like maybe it's a crescent kick. It could be a.
We could switch it that way, but Mr. Morris just wanted to keep it the way it is for consistency. But
Okay. That's fine.
Thornton is doing just the knee. So if
Okay.
I'm gonna make an executive decision, we're going to that way. All right. So it's super simple. Instead of kicking your leg out, instead of here,
You just step up.
it's gonna be here, just kind of like in TK where you tuck your foot. All right. So next time we do, what are you doing, sir? We should be on our feet. Thank you. Next time we go through gate back, let's implement that change. It's going to take a little bit to get it since you guys have been doing the kicks for 4 months, but I believe in you. Ready and first, gate back. All right, remember, eye on the double punch. There is when our spear's right here. Aim, spear, and then no kicks. We're just doing the knee. Ready and go.
No. Am I?
Big shot.
Oh, so I was right.
Hey, oh yeah.
Okay, but you're putting your foot down flat. Put it up here. It'll hold it down.
Yes, ma'am. So, and then you spin around, and it goes left and punch. And then, yes, ma'am. See? Sir, yes, ma'am. Sir, ma'am. Sir.
You go back.
Mike, right, sir.
All right, and reset. Yeah, a little bit funky, but it's there. Yes, sir.
It's like the same thing.
Yep. Yeah. Pretty much. Yes, sir. I'll do it with you. Oh, God. I can't. Thank you. All right, we're good. Stay back now. And begin. All right, slow down. Usually I'm the fast one.
Yes, like this.
And then,
Look to the triangle.
And that's not the side.
weird because you're twisting straight forward.
Body is
Yeah.
Andrew said,
No.
I did. Does it make sense?
No, wait, no. The first one. There's an eye on the first one. Go high.
Quick breather and then
And then.
we have time for like one more.
This is from kick round to sit inside.
Sorry, my bad.
You're good.
I was kidding.
One.
Then.
You go, make sure you're not clapping up here. You're clapping up.
You're clapping at your
Not
knee.
like standing up. Just like the other ones, how they is here.
I'm gonna move it.
And then.
Why would I watch?
Okay. All right. Last time. Remember, give it. Get it back now. And me. Gamer.
Is that one slower than the first one?
Sorry?
Is that right chop kick slower than the first?
I don't know about the break cut. The super next part.
It's super much break is faster. Okay, so.
No,
Punch, break, and then
Hey.
step forward. Boom. Okay. Down, punch, punch, break,
What is it?
punch, then
Two circles.
Hey.
Here.
And
You
reset.
don't bring it back when you just do that.
Six more.
but that's where you're going.
Six more.
Break,
Right.
I told him about the cakes versus these, and they like that better, so we.
Okay.
we're going with that.
That's fine.
And then, yeah, if they kick ass, if they need it, then you're
Yeah. Right over the break.
If that would have hit me, that would have hurt.
That's right, sir.
Yeah, but I have control.
Yes, sir.
All right, take it, guys.
I know for that.
Alright, so we're going to be going over our word of the month here, positive self-talk. Positive self-talk. So, let's do this. So, first sentence, winning black belt students control their inner dialogue. Alright, so all of us, because we're winning black belt students, control their inner dialogue. Alright, so the first part of controlling your inner dialogue, a lot of times the hardest part about controlling our inner dialogue is actually finding out when we are talking to ourselves, being aware of when we talk to ourselves. Because there are a lot of times when we're talking to ourselves and telling ourselves things, we don't even notice it until we actually sit back and like, oh wait, what am I telling myself? All right, so the first part of this, going a little bit deeper into it, is being able to be aware of what you're telling yourself, or when even you're telling yourself something, and then being able to control it then. All right, now what do we tell ourselves controlling our dog? It says they create a supportive conversation with themselves that supports their goals and their energies. All right, support a supportive conversation. That can mean many different things. We'll go over two. Then the first one, the first thing that comes to mind when you go to supportive conversation is encouragement. Telling ourselves if something is difficult, don't stop, keep on going. We're going to get through those potholes like the energy bus says. Get through those potholes through positive energy and enthusiasm. And those are going to come through mostly the way that you talk to yourself and the way that other people talk to you. But mostly positive self-talk. All right, so making sure that we're encouraging ourselves when things are difficult to keep on moving. All right, the other type of supportive conversation that we have ourselves with is a critical. We're critical of ourselves. That doesn't That doesn't mean we're being negative. A lot of times we get critical and negative mixed up, and we think that, oh, I can't be critical of myself because then I'm being negative. Not necessarily the same. Being negative is thinking about the absolutes. I'm never going to do this, or I just can't do that.
The difference between saying this will never happen and this will happen in the future.
Exactly. Right. So that's the absolutes is what we want to avoid. So that's being negative. Right. But being critical is understanding what needs to be happening and understanding that that's not happening yet. You need to be able to tell yourself, oh, these are the standards I have for myself. These are the things I know I should be doing to get to my goals. You need to step it up. All right, there's a difference between being critical and there's a difference between being negative. You need to be able to control an inner dialogue, making sure that we're being critical and not negative. Because there are times where we need to be critical and we just come out and start being negative for ourselves. We need to be able to switch that and be critical, not negative. Right? So one more time, the entire word month. Winning Black folks learn to control their inner dialogue. They create a supportive conversations with themselves that supports their goals and their energies. In my opinion, all of our goals, all of our effort, all of the most important things, even our character, stems from the way that we talk to ourselves. This is being able to control your inner dialogue is one of the most important traits, or one of the most important skills that you should have in developing and becoming a leader, becoming someone who achieves all of their goals. Being able to control what you say and follow up what you tell yourself is super, super important to be able to do. So this is a super short word of the month, but if we really wanted to, we could really dive into ways that we could talk to ourselves positively, different habits and traits that we can do to get that moving. But just remember that this is one of, I would say, the most important word of the month, making sure that we start here, because none of the other ones can happen until we first have this. All right, so that is it for that. Everyone stand up. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Let's get back on.
All right. Black folks, go grab your tokens. Ready and go.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Missionary, you just stay there until you like join back.
I like to I like that.
As the short stop. That's what he's referencing to, is the stub, the spike, and also the structure under it.
Well, that's why our families have roots, so let it grow up.
And red sword four.
Let's get one. Say for this. Let's do this.
Legs up, perfect.
Jump side to side.
And begin.
Yes, sir. We might ego, we haven't had a chance to really.
Yeah.
Everything this week. Because we're anticipating a huge snow.
Hey, y'all.
storm,
Oh,
so we're
like,
gonna-
oh my God, well, there-
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm surprised people got here and it's not awkward. Oh my
And
goodness.
they didn't even plow our streets.
Oh my gosh. Lucky I got here, Mike.
They put my milk in there, they got 5 years you've been using them. I was choosing to my milk.
I mean, it might be, it's supposed to pick up at like noon, but it's spring rain. So,
Yeah.
it's like right now. I know not bad.
Yeah, no, they didn't, but they left it. Because my friends were over last night and they were there in the beginning. And they left.
All right, and reset.
Because it started snowing. They got home, they were dusting our kids this morning before we came. I'm like, how much snow did you get? Nothing.
All right, anytime. Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
it. Set for us. I have. All right, let's do American kick. Oh, no. Kickboxing. That's kickboxing number 1.
American has one of those across.
That's all the hooks across the boxing. All right, so let's do number 1. It starts with that reverse flip round. Ready? And go.
I know. Because you said he.
All right, you guys ready? So that's a, all right, we're down the side.
Round starts with first
So
kick
it's
or hook
round.
round.
Okay. All right, and red sword four.
Sorry, forward now.
Yes, sir.
All right, and
Do you want to call your mom?
number 1 again, right?
Yeah.
And go.
It's all right. You guys go. I'll take care of that. Ready and begin.
Oh, you do it back then.
That's your that leg up.
And then sit down.
Answer.
So,
All right, come on again. Ready? Oh, here we go. Ready? And go. Good. Answer. One more time. Number one. Ready? And go. Good answer. So Sandy, what you're doing with your trust me, you're not the only one that does this. You pick it up as soon as your body starts.
Perfect. Reset.
Wait till your body's here. Then when you pick up your leg, you're sorry, Casey. If I pick it up here,
Any questions?
it's here, and I gotta bring it all the way around. That's how I do it.
All right, well, probably, let's see. Do you guys want to do more sword or do you want to do underbelt?
Yes, sir.
That helps with
Underbelt?
All right, here you go.
All right, put those
Number
swords
two
away.
down.
Ready and go.
Yes, ma'am.
Inside, outside, crescent. Step forward.
Oh, the get.
Now it's not that, but it's you're bending down just a little bit.
It's kind of like, right?
Yes.
Yes. It's like
It's a big stance one. Yes, sir.
Ready? Number two. Ready?
Alrighty. Mrs. Howe, I know you did the stuff last night, but we're going to do it again. Ready and proof, take goon.
Take moving now.
Remember, these are eye level punches. Ready and go.
Again, all right. So my legs are too far apart.
That's right. So when you do that lunge here, feet together. Then it is.
Feet together, twist, and boom, and the kick is just a hook.
So it's hook round.
Oh, hook arm side. That's right. I barely remember that. Okay, so.
And then I block that one.
Right.
The scale and back.
And reset.
What is it out?
And subsequent,
And then-
karate combination number 5. Karate combination number 5. Ready and go.
I know.
The turn. Number 6. And go.
Side.
Front. There you go. Step on the side. And turn.
Answer.
And number 7. Same thing but with the round kick. Ready and go. And turn. Number 8. Number 8. And go.
Number 3.
Yes, sir.
Number 3 is
And reset.
This is called our,
Alright.
we call this our washing machine. Big washing machine. This one. So the first one is backwards. Then hook round. Then reverse side. Then reverse back towards the front. Back this. Back. And
Yes, sir.
that's it. Back this. Hook round. Or side.
Side.
And then reverse again. Back this.
Alright, and prep, I'm done.
Yes, sir.
Number 3. Ready?
Alright, focus on these stances. Ready and go.
Back.
Mr. Ogle, can you print more combination sheets, please?
Oh,
There we go.
yeah. Number 3, ready? Go.
No, wait. Wrong way.
Round.
And then reverse side. And then reverse back.
Answer.
We do that one more time.
Yes.
And reset.
Number 3.
Remember, you said we're learning this one.
Number 3, ready? And go.
And special flush.
Round.
Taekwondo combination number 5. Number 5 is going with the draw punch at the end.
Number 3, ready?
Ready and go. Good. Turn. Number 6. Jump, front, leg round kick. That's where it starts with. Ready and go.
Okay, that actually looks like it's water. Feels like it's water. It's fun.
Reverse back is back to back.
The tricky thing with reverse moves is one.
Ready and go. Alright, what's the number 6? On this side. Ready and go.
Reverse T2 because I always turn my eyes away from my opponent, so they are trying.
There you go. And turn.
If they're quick,
Number
And then
7.
you're able to see that, then they're just going to scoot back.
Number 7. She's out in the morning. Sorry. All right, the song. It's the song. Ready and go. Round, side, reverse, side, backwards, round, back.
That's right.
And
I mean, this will lead to like.
all right, number 8, the forgotten combination. Ready and go. No, it is a forgotten one. Okay.
Let's do this. We're going to practice.
And turn. All
Grammar.
right, let's do 8 on this side. And go.
Yes.
So that's pretty much all.
And
So we're
reset.
gonna start with a little fun yoga. So we're gonna start
What time is class start? 10?
with a front kick. So we're gonna do 10 alternate front kicks. Ready? And go.
1,
1, 2,
3, 4.
That's her.
That's it.
All right, next one. We're gonna move on. We're gonna do one.
All right, I'm not gonna make you guys do X's, but we are gonna do the combination. So the results again. Hiya. Kickboxing combination number 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ready and go.
And go.
Wait, kick together. Here we go.
And turn. All right, number 2. This is on the lunge punch. And go.
All right, next one. Front.
Right.
What is it?
Round, side,
3, 4, 5, 6. Ready? Go.
and turn. Number 3, the washing machine. Ready and go. So ground, first side. Good. Back. Yep. Right, and then they have to learn number 4, so we're not going to do number 4 right now. So 8, 3, 6, round, so I'm not going to do it. All right, guys, and reset. And then we're just gonna wait on them, and we're gonna get rolling with slow kicks. So
Yes, sir.
perfect. All right, find a spot on the wall. Ready and go. Yes, ma'am. What happened to the chair out?
Oh, find a wall. Oh, sorry, man.
It's all right.
I promise I'll wake up eventually.
Oh, you need chairs.
Yes, thank you.
I might wake up again.
That's right. I don't.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Yeah. I can't remember showing up, so.
All right. So we're gonna focus on our side kicks. So pivot. Make sure we have the tabletop chamber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So just the standard slow kick. Out 5, hold 3, back 5. That is 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do 7 on each leg. Ready and go. Hello, River. We still have a little bit before your class starts. We usually don't get basic warmed up on Saturdays because we have black belt class that overlaps with it. So you can either come back at 10:45, either hang tight here, or you can come back at 11 when class starts. Totally up to you, sir, but thanks for being on time.
Checking myself on my back. Can you hunch your shoulders forward or here? Or I know I'm moving to the, like when I'm scrunching in.
So I was here, like same with the round, if you push forward, that's automatically gonna roll your hips under and here. Flat, so here, this is here. I mean, the chamber has here in front of your body. Then when you're done with one leg, do the other leg.
You got the cars. Sorry. I'm here.
Yeah, I let them know since we don't usually have one for basic on. Because they're new to
He is a child. So it all works.
We see our own. We see our own.
Right.
We recognize it.
All right, we're gonna do the same thing, but with our round kick. So remember, my round kick is the one that snaps, and my side kick pushes. So I bow my hips, pull back, just like I was telling Sandy last week. Try to think you're pinching something in between your shoulder blades, and that's automatically gonna roll your hips under and make your body in front flat. So on this side, here versus here, flat chain. All right, so we're going out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not gonna have you hold this one out because your toes are pointed, so it's just kind of awkward if your foot cramps up and it's not fun. So out for 5, back for 5, 7 on each leg. Ready and go.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I'm like putting my feet all day long.
Yeah. You're the exception. If you would like to hold it for 3, go right ahead, ma'am.
I think you must hold it for me.
Okay.
I'll hold it with you.
You said 7 on each side?
Yes, ma'am. You really be feeling it? Right in it.
We gotta train him, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling my shoulders.
Oh yeah. That'll be good. Squeezing your feet.
Yes, ma'am.
Steer your deltoids. And then when you're done with both legs, you can come back and stretch.
You have a good day, man.
Yeah, we're planning on silent person here from 4 to 5. But yes.
Would you like to know the tricks of not having your feet cramp while you put your toes? Don't press your toes like this. Leave them. And then cramp is not easily.
All right, guys. And stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
Hands behind your back.
Yes,
Let's get
ma'am.
through homework and announcements. Sandy
Yes, ma'am.
is turning in a section on his go card, earning a yellow card. Give him one clap, 2 claps, say, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, announcements. Grade strike was due, well, on Thursday. So if you haven't gotten that in, do so because it is a requirement for you guys to test. Shouldn't be anything new there. Next announcement is sign up for board breaking. There isn't a black belt sign up. We would, well, you guys are here. Sorry, I thought you were black belt for a second. There's a level 3 sign up. Make sure you.
We did something right.
There we go. Yeah. But there's a basic clipboard and a level 1, 2, and 3 clipboard. Just make sure you have the right one. Sign up your name, your level, how many boards you want. Each one is $5, and then we'll get information out to you guys when you are breaking, how you are breaking. But it is the 27th. And black belts, you can just show up and help, and then we can put you into break board if you desire. All right, next announcement. Your guys' progress check is next week, the 15th and 16th. You guys are progress checking on exercise and kickboxing combinations. All right, and then that Wednesday and Thursday, that 17th and 18th, is going to be where you do the exercises on the back. All right, and then your guys' testing is on the 20th at 2 p.m. It's going to be at your respective school, so obviously here we'll get a sign up and more details out to you as the time gets closer. And next announcement, Spirit Week, Monday, tie-dye day, Tuesday, sports day, Wednesday, wacky sock day, Thursday, superhero day, Friday, gym day, and then Saturday is the board breaking, so we don't have any Spirit Day then. Last announcement, crafts at home should be a good. All right, let's get about out of here. Ready?
Yes. Are you having morning classes on the day of board breaking?
Yes, I believe
the
so.
morning classes will be before.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
We'll talk when Mrs. Owen will let you know.
No problem.
All right, and come attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy. Face the flags.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy. And position.
Ma'am.
Hand front your back.
Yes, ma'am.
Black belt crew.
As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Honesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and noble spirit, ma'am.
And line front position.
Ma'am. Mile high karate is the best, ma'am.
All right, you guys are doing falls. You guys are doing takedowns. Mr. Churchmo, that is you, sir.
All right.
So they're throwing us, and we're falling down.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, so
I like that.
side falls. Are we?
Side falls, yes, sir.
Are you leaving?
On each side. On each side.
I don't know about that.
And then
I need more practice, but that's what I'm doing right
you
now.
guys were here
Last night.
last night.
Take your leg
So
out.
it's missed out. So we did last night and we did last night. So let's go over there. Here, drop down, tuck the chin,
Bye.
elbow, foot stomp.
You wanna?
Turn and take it easy.
Let me untie my kitchen.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Are you doing the show?
Yeah, so it's then so remember,
We can-
you remember that you go sit down, drop, chin, elbow, knee, stomp, turn. Take me, and back up. Right. So what are you gonna try?
Oh, no.
You get that?
No, I didn't.
Came down a little solid, that's why I was wondering.
Maybe, finally. Not really still.
I know, it still looks pretty wet. But I think like.
Not.
I would be very happy to see you like grandmother name, so. Kind of what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
Here's reverse.
Don't play about your hand. All right.
You're just gonna have to be out. Good. Side here. We did it. You guys did your last
Yes, ma'am. Other side or?
alternate side, then romance.
Yes, sir.
I know how I felt your little hair. That
We did that again, I don't know.
You're good, baby.
No, that will not be good on another color.
I know. You're like mighty mix. Mighty little. It'll be awesome.
All right, one more time for each of you guys, and then we're gonna move on to the.
yes, sir.
That was my nickname at home in Rolling Bowling, because I always curled up
Well,
when
she's
we were
saying, wow, I was like, oh, are you okay?
Well, because I always did think that was. Well, I'm literally like terminated.
You're on your left side.
We'll do it one more time, and I'm gonna. see you guys again. And then this is the look of you. All right, so here's what you guys are going to be doing. So, Miss Willow, she's going to be trying her field here. We'll make sure. And then I'm going to go.
Classic intro.
I don't even say this. I throw this more.
It's a leverage. The trick. Okay. Yes.
I'm not going to go like that with you guys. I'll go.
You can leverage. Yes.
Okay, so you do need to lift that back up.
When you do it, yes, but I'm just going to be. Here and now this one is more of a, as you can see, you're
More
going
like
to
that.
more like a back. Now the side ball would be.
That's your legit plan.
That's the one where it's like a rainbow. You go,
That's where you say you warn them you're going to see your feet.
You're going to see your next.
That's what somebody's wildly punching at. Please, I have to live it. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
I'm not using that judgment. This is what I feel.
Yes.
That's more of why I'm doing that. Thank you.
I got set for a little bit, so you're long there.
I was like,
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
And that also, if you're at mat, yeah. You don't. Follow up and see. Okay.
Hey there, you're a little closer.
See, you can move it to that side of the mat.
Sorry.
Falling off.
If I fall off, I don't fall. I'm not thinking, I'm thinking about right now, I'm thinking about the proper way to fall.
Yeah.
That's the one time I will do it.
As long as I cut myself.
I went too far over.
Okay.
Okay. It's like,
Is that a best I can actually
is that nice?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
And actually, we'll probably get a little bit more beer. I'm here, you guys are there. Nice to see you guys.
Yes.
So the double. So we did the single. I want to see the double today. You went from the bottom to go from the top.
You're basically doing here, you block, and then
There you go. Just pick one side, don't do both sides. Let's not give them a hug.
Oh, right.
Wait, so you don't want to do so I do you punch or
And then you go that way. I want you to step around. So here and
Huh? What, that? Oh, what else do you want me to do? Just kind of, I don't know.
Sorry. Before it runs through.
oh.
Do we got distance and not got distance?
It was which one do you have? Yeah, this one. He went double part. You go first. He went on. Oh, he started backhand.
Yeah, he started here because the idea is, block, and that's like, do something.
Instead, so she's going to shoot it up.
Huh?
And then the other one, here, versus like here.
Yeah, we're simply this, right? And then I was going to grab this here.
Yeah, that's pretty typical. Yeah, wrestling would be easy.
We'll have to
Yeah.
get a little fluidity on that one. Did you do this one again? So one, and then I punch this way.
Yeah. Yeah, if they do that.
And then once you're in both legs, I feel like you're doing baseball. Yeah, like okay.
And then it transitions to the camel clutch.
Yeah.
You see that often, he said, they'll get locked up in one person.
Or
Five o'clock down. Yeah.
yeah. I can't do that.
You see that in Greco style rowing, or running wrestling all the time. And every day, they start off like shooting, sliding that knee, running, grab that out right. Try to, yeah, try to snatch it.
Okay.
It's, Sorry?
Yeah, I was thinking the other one.
But wrestling with the greasers.
Where they try to
Right here.
Oh, they play, they basically, they would, yeah.